Okay, so this is our flip video for February 22nd. We're going to be looking at fractions. Now we're looking at the formal way of doing the fractions with the numerics, okay, like with the numerator and denominator, as you can see here. Here's some examples. So we have 4 different circles. This first circle has 2 equal parts, and because it has 2 equal parts, that number 2 would be on the bottom, and the blue shaded here would be on top. And here they're showing here in this circle there's 1/4 for each piece. This circle is into thirds, so each piece is 1/3. And then this circle is into eighths, 1/8. Okay, and again, the top number is called the numerator. Okay, it tells you, depending on the question, it might ask like how many pieces, how many equal pieces are shaded or not. And the denominator, the bottom number, is always the total number of equal parts. Okay, and for now in grade 3, the denominator will always be your larger number. Okay, so if we look at this question here, what is the numerator of 2/3? Well, we just said that the numerator is the top number. So in 2/3, which is the numerator? Well, it's going to be 2. It's the top number in this case. Okay, the denominator, if I go back to this one, the denominator is always the bottom number, right? So what is the denominator of 4/7? Well, it's the biggest number. It's going to be 7. It's just not allowing me to drag, but it's going to be 7. Okay. Let's take a look here. We have circles once again. This is exactly how your work will be done tomorrow. There's different ways of dividing a circle up. If you don't cut your circle up, it would be one whole. Of course, you have 2 equal parts, 4 equal parts, 3 equal parts, and then of course 5 equal parts. If you see this question here, you might want to say to yourself, okay, what is the fraction of the shaded yellow in this piece here? Well, I want to count how many pieces are there altogether. Well, there's 4 pieces, and there are 3 shaded yellow, so the fraction for this would be 3/4. If I look at this one here, what is the fraction of the shaded red? Well, I would say the shaded red would be, there's 2 equal pieces and 1 red. It would be 1/2. Half is red. And likewise with this one here, how many pieces are shaded green? Well, there's 2 shaded green, and there's a total of 3 pieces. So I would say the fraction is 2/3. And then over here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal pieces. So it'll be something over 6, and 3 are shaded blue. Okay, so now we're kind of applying our learning from the past couple days, and now putting into these numeric fractions here. Let's take a look at this question here. What fraction is red? Well, I would say to myself, here's my choices, right? I would say to myself, how many pieces in total? Well, there's 4. How many are red? There's 2, so it's got to be 2/4. This one here. This one here. In thirds, how many are shaded orange? Well, there's 2 orange out of 3, so it'd be 2/3, which would be this one here. And last, this is an easy one. Which one is yellow? I would say it's 1/2. Okay. So this is the kind of thing that we're going to be working on tomorrow, actually the rest of the week. Tomorrow and Friday we'll do a little review. And we're just going to look at some different shapes and applying a numerator and a denominator to it. Okay, remember the numerator is always a top number, how many parts are shaded, for example, and the denominator will always be the bottom number, which is the total number of equal parts. Okay, so take some time, review this, and then we'll work on this tomorrow. Have a great night. Wait 1 second, I'm asking Playly, okay? So this is unit, what unit is this? No, so it's unit 8, okay, unit 8, lesson what? 5, I think it is.